So, anyone getting deja vu? Hello, pals! I am JoeDan54, and I'm back again. It's once again been a while. I have had another many months long hiatus, and I saw this coming. I was hoping it wasn't gonna happen. It happened. But, I mean, I don't see it happening again. And at the very least, I'm gonna work towards as hard as I can to make sure it doesn't happen again. And I don't think it will. I really don't. I really don't, you know? Because, well, senior year is done. Of college. Senior year is done. I've finished all my classes, it's the summer again, I have more free time, but more importantly, I've graduated. I have officially graduated with a dual engineering degree, and I'm out. No more classes, none of that, no more homework, no more tests, all that is behind me. My life in academia has come to an end. Let me tell you something, I enjoyed it for a while. One could say I was enjoying it until about 2 years ago, and then it kind of started to wear out its welcome. But that's okay, because it's done now. I'm out. I'm better for it. I'm just feeling happy. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling free, and I'm feeling great. I was able to graduate alongside all of my friends. Commencement, the commencement ceremony was very long. It was very early in the morning, and it was also on what has been so far, by far, the hottest day of the year, and we were wearing black gowns. So yeah, that was real fun. I love having red and white be our college colors for all 4 years in college. And then commencement rolls around, it's 97 degrees out, and we wear black gowns. Very representative of our college. Good job, good job. Love that. So, yeah, a lot of things are changing for me. College is done, but I'm starting another journey with my full-time job that I have now. And that will be able to support me quite well, actually. And it will allow me to continue to do what I have intended to do for many years with this channel at this point, which is continue it as a hobby. Which will allow me a lot more agency than it would had I wanted to do this as a job. AKA, I really don't fucking care about any fucking demonetization. Feels fucking good to say that shit. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, returning to YouTube and returning to video creation in general, returning to content creation, returning to having a damn good time. All of those things together. It feels great. It really does. Just having the channel of JoeDan54 right here behind me. As soon as I hit the end record button on this camera, I'm going to be able to head straight over to Premiere and begin working on it. Get it up as soon as possible. It's going to be great. You may remember the other video I recorded just like this last year, when I came back from the even bigger hiatus. And I don't expect this video to be nearly as long. In fact, I expect it to be rather short compared to it. But we'll see. We'll see. Now, one of the things that you may notice about this channel now is the numbers. In particular, a very specific number that is there behind me. Maybe not visible because it's a little too far away, but the channel has hit 6,000 subscribers! Haha, what perfect timing! I was uploading the final Smash video, and I noticed pretty much right as I clicked upload, the channel hit 6,000 subscribers. And so, we're right there. So yeah, I mean, thank you! Thank you for 6,000 subscribers! It's a milestone that once again, the channel hit sooner than I thought it would. Maybe this time around we can hit the next 1,000 while I'm actively uploading instead of returning from a hiatus or midway through one. The last time that we hit a 1,000 subscriber milestone while I was actively uploading videos was when I hit 4K back in 2018. So, you know, we got some ground to make up. one might say we have some catching up to do. Speaking of, let's talk about upcoming videos, because I know that's what you guys are interested in, and what you guys might be here for in the first place. So I won't keep you waiting any longer. Let's talk upcoming videos. So what's happening right after this one? There are 2 different gaming-related things that released in March that I will be uploading videos about this upcoming week, actually. And the first of those is going to be a gameplay of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with the Booster Course Pass, the 2 new cups that have been added to the game. What surprises me is there have not been any announcements about future cups. I would have expected there to have been an announcement on future cups by now, but whatever. Whatever, right? We just have those 2 cups. We'll be playing them. That's going to be in the next video. Very hyped to play Sky Garden again. I'll also be including some snippets of the reaction that I recorded to the Nintendo Direct that happened in February. It's footage I haven't released before. I recorded my reaction to the entire Direct. I just didn't have time to edit it until now. So it's going to be a big video that starts with some snippets of my Nintendo Direct reaction, and then it goes straight into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass gameplay, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you're excited for that. The other thing that happened in March was the release of my most anticipated game of 2022. Now you may be thinking, well, Elden Ring didn't release in March. Pokemon Legends Arceus didn't release in March. Gran Turismo... Wait, did Gran Turismo 7 release in March? Hold on. It did. It did release in March. Well, it wasn't Gran Turismo 7. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't Gran Turismo 7. Nor was it Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, or anything else. No. My most anticipated game of 2022 was Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And I have played that game to near 100% completion. Still got a little bit left. And I'll talk about that later. But the plan that I have for that, and you probably hear some Kirby and the Forgotten Land music in the background. I'm probably going to put that in the background. Haven't decided which songs yet, though. But let me tell you something. The soundtrack's amazing. There is a specific music track from Kirby and the Forgotten Land that I am in the process of making a Famitracker remix of. And that would be Abandoned Beach. I am making a Famitracker remix of that. That's going up right after the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass gameplay. And so those are the 2 gaming videos that you can expect to see very shortly after this video goes up. So get excited for those. Let's talk about more though. Not just those 2 videos. I have more plans. For one, I'm going to be doing a tier list video after those 2 videos go up. And the tier list video is going to be, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to keep the topic a secret, but you guys are going to have a lot of fun watching it. I'm going to make sure it's edited really comically, and it shows off my opinions as exaggeratedly and objectively as possible, just like any tier list video should. So that'll go up right after those 2. And once those 3 videos go up, yes, JoeDan54 Reacts Season 6 will return. And it'll return with episode 28, reaction to YTP's Zelda CDI Revisited by Jimmy Davis, and the series will resume from there. And so will Catching Up. Catching Up will also resume right after the JoeDan54 Reacts episode goes up, and there are only a couple more episodes of that to go. And once that's done, we can resume the Super Mario Galaxy walkthrough on Switch. So that'll be exciting. We'll be getting all those series resumed. Nostalgic Throwdown will be coming back at some point. 20GD, the Geopocalypse will be coming back at some point. And I assure you that the Kirby and the Forgotten Land 8-bit remix will not be the last of my 8-bit remixes coming up soon. I've got a lot of those planned. So I'm gonna be spending many hours in Famitracker cranking up some remixes for you guys. There's gonna be so much stuff that's going on this channel. I'm really gonna try and justify having 6,000 subscribers. Moving on from that, you may notice the hardware surrounding me is a little bit different from what it was last year. Most notably this PC. I built it back in July, and it was my editing rig for a while, and it has continued to be my editing rig. It is pretty nice. I spent a lot of money on it, and oh man, chip shortage prices were not kind to my wallet. let's just put it at that. You may also notice that I need to clean the dust filters. Probably gonna do that later tonight, actually. I just wanted to record this video as soon as possible. The specs on that, I put the specs of it in my 4th of July special last year, actually, so you can go watch that. It's right at the beginning I list the specs of it, or towards the beginning I list the specs of it, and that was actually the first video I edited on the PC, so that's nice. And as for everything else, I mean, it's what I've had before. You know, I've got my G502, my Yeti, my keyboard that you can't see. It's all there from before, and you can see my gaming stuff up here. Wii Switch dock. I need to bring my Switch down here so I can record that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe video. And the Wii U, which is on right now because I was purchasing some stuff on the eShop, because the eShop is gonna die soon, so making sure that I do those purchases before it's too late. But one of the other big developments that's happened since I recorded the other video just like this one is with this one right here. You might notice the trackpad is no longer popping out of the frame of the laptop, but that's just the beginning. Check this out. It holds charge now. It holds charge again. It holds charge again. What a miracle. Yeah, as you might have gathered from my video last year, the battery in this laptop was expanded beyond belief, and there's a new one in there now. The keyboard on it is still kind of finicky, but it's not really a problem for me because it's not really the laptop that I use that often anymore. It isn't really an editing rig, it's not really anything like that anymore. It's just kind of a supplementary piece of hardware that I use when I need like a disconnected third monitor for my PC. I actually only have one monitor plugged into my PC right now, and that's because I am using the other monitor as a monitor for the camera. And the camera is, unfortunately, it's still the camera that I was using last year, which means crappy LCD screen and, you know, shitty setup. It sucks, but I won't have to use it for much longer because I have purchased my new camera. I would be using that right away, but I have recorded so many videos in past years that have yet to see the light of day that there is still a lot of footage from this camera that is yet to be uploaded. Just for the sake of consistency, I'm continuing to use this camera, but it won't be long before you see a massive upgrade. And with the paychecks that I'll be getting, I'm going to be able to get some even more new hardware, and it's not necessarily going to be computer upgrades or anything like that. It's just probably going to be some old game consoles that I've been wanting to get my hands on and stuff like that. And even more than that, actually grab some of these here. Oh, one of them's plugged in. So, let's go over these. So, my regular 3DS, speaking of expanded batteries, this 3DS had an expanded battery. It's removed, it's disposed of properly, so that's fine, but 3DS batteries are either out of stock or wildly expensive, so this is kind of retired at this point. Gameboy Advance Sp, I've had this since 2006, and it shows. I kind of need to get a new one, and in order to record footage from this, I'm actually going to be getting my hands probably on a GameCube and a Game Boy player. Then there's this motherfucker. So this is my big-ass 3DS XL. I specified big-ass because, well, it's got this Nerf case, and that makes it bigger than a lot of other 3DSs, including the XLs. The reason I have it on is because, of course, this hinge that snapped off. You may remember my Struggle Gaming 101 video, and that was what it was. The circle pad also slid off of this, but I don't really mind that. So my plans are, I'm actually going to try and get a new 3DS XL. Sadly, the prices on that are absurd as well. And then my plan is to get a 3DS capture card on it, so that I can record footage from a 3DS and also DS games. And those are hard to come by, but I have my ways. Now, why am I mentioning all of this? Why am I mentioning all of these, mentioning getting old game consoles, doing all of that? Well, let's just say I have an absolutely gargantuan video game backlog. So big, in fact, that I have actually compiled it into a list. A list of games that I need to get to, and that I plan to get to. And, well, I have some plans for that. I have some big plans for that backlog. It's gonna be fucking huge. And I hope you guys are gonna be here for that, because it's gonna be damn hype what I'm gonna do with that. And I plan to show you guys it in about a month from now, so stay tuned. But yeah, that's about it for me. Yeah, I just kind of want to get to editing this video, get to recording the next one, editing that, and continuing that process ad infinitum, because I've missed doing that. It's a lot of fun, it keeps me motivated, and with this newfound free time that college deprived me of, I'm gonna be taking advantage of it quite a bit. So, I hope you're excited as I am for the future of the channel of JoeDan54. Because big things are coming. So with all that said, keep looking forward. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.